Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to record vocals in FL Studio as well as import them from an existing file and just some general things you can do with vocals in FL Studio. So we're going to get started here using the latest version of FL Studio, FL Studio 21. And if you could please like and subscribe, that would be awesome before we get started. It really helps out my channel. Thank you for that. And to get started here, if you want to record vocals, you need to have your input device configured. So let's go up to Options, Audio Settings. Right now it's at Primary Sound Driver. I want to change this to my audio interface since I am using a XLR microphone. It is going into an audio interface, a USB audio interface. In my case, it's the Focusrite USB ASIO right here. I'm going to select that, and that's going to allow anything that's coming through my microphone to come through FL Studio and be recorded. I'm going to leave the sample rate at 48,000. That's the recommended level to be at for this interface. And the buffer length, you can change this. If I click on Show ASIO panel, you can see you can change the sample rate and the buffer size. The buffer size controls how the processing is handled for the sound. So you can see it says 11 milliseconds right here. You can increase or decrease that latency. However, decreasing it too much can cause overloads for your CPU. So you want to be careful with that. It could be, if it's too much for the computer to handle, it could cause audio glitches and issues like that. So now that we have our audio device selected, if you have like a USB microphone that you just plug in, you would select that here. If you had any other type of microphone or audio device, select whatever you want your input to be. My output is also that interface, so it says input output. It's all in one for me, ASIO, so that is what I'm using. Can close out of there. Now we go to our mixer, so that would be this symbol up here. And I'm going to choose an empty insert. I'll go with insert 1. Now up here you can see it says none. We need to change that so that it's set to our input device. I have two inputs on my USB interface. It's the 2i2 model, so it comes with two inputs. I'm only using the first one, so I'm going to select input 1. And I am coming through there. You will not be able to hear what's coming through while I have it selected to my interface because OBS does not pick that up. It's not set to pick that up. I'm going to switch it to the primary sound driver for now. Oh no, let's just cut all that out. Okay. All right, now that I have that selected up there, you can see we have the levels coming through for the input device, so we know that's working. You can hear as I'm talking and it matches up, so that's good. No, frick that. Redo. So once you have that selected, you should see the levels coming through for the audio right here. And to record, we're going to go back to our normal playlist. We're going to select the slider on this top bar, bring it all the way back, hit this record button, and it's going to give you a few different options. So Edison is a audio editor and recorder, as it says there, and it does not come with the most basic version of FL Studio. You need the producer or above, the two above that. So you might not have Edison. So then in that case, you would do audio into the playlist as an audio clip. This is what I usually like to do for audio that I'm recording. I just like to record it right into this playlist here. So I'm going to select that. Okay, so now it's recording. You can see the bar moving across, and we can see the different waveforms here. And then if I want to be done recording, I'm just going to hit stop. And now we have the recording here. I can deselect the record button and play this back. All right, so that is working. The reason you cannot hear this playing back is because when I have it set to my interface, OBS does not pick that up. So that's the reason you can't hear it. So only I can hear it on my end since I'm using my interface as the output. So don't worry about that. It should work just fine for you. You should be able to hear this as long as you have the correct device selected in the settings. So that is how you record into FL Studio. It is fairly straightforward. Next, I will show you how to import audio. First thing I'll do is just turn this down so I'm not echoing. And then if we go over to, say we have a WAV file here, and this is your vocal audio file that you want. All you have to do is click and hold and drag it over. And there's the audio file. Next, if you want to put that in your mixer, just like our first vocal file we recorded, you go to Channel Rack. You can see it's selected here. Right click, channel routing, route selected channels to this track. All right, there we go. Now it's in our mixer. Now you can add all kinds of different effects, auto tune, anything you need. And that is how you record and import vocals into FL Studio. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.